In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful autumn look. Stay tuned. So the first step is to go to my adjustment layer and choose curves. And then I'm going to choose this hand icon and I'm going to click on my face and drag this down to reduce the exposure. And I'm going to name this. The next step is to create another curve adjustment layer, but this time around I'm going to choose blue. Blue is the opposite of yellow, so I can get some richness. And I'm also going to choose the green, so we get a little bit of the green out. So with this, what I want to do is get rid of the curve adjustment layer that has been applied to the entire image. I just want it to be on the background and not on the subject itself. So we are going to choose our paint brush and making sure that our foreground is black. Now when it's black, it's going to hide. So we want to hide. So I'm just going to paint over. Now the next step is to add a hue saturation layer. So I'm going to click on my hue saturation layer, and what we want to do is to increase the saturation. But first of all, we want to use our hand eyedropper tool to click to select a region. And now I'm going to use my plus eyedropper to select all the areas that I want to apply the hue saturation. And now I'm going to move to the right, and you can begin to see the richness. I'm going to also move the slider this way. I'm just playing around, so it's almost to whatever you desire. So you just keep playing around with it till you get the richness that you need. I'm going to click on my max layer and I'm going to hit my Alt so I can copy my layer max from below and add it also to the top. So that way my hue adjustment layer only applies to my background. So I'm going to repeat the hue saturation layer. I'm going to have another one again. And this time we just want to increase the saturation. And now that we have the desired effect, the only thing is the color on the face of the subject or the entire body. So we're going to copy our layer max from below, holding our Alt, and we're going to drag it all the way up. We're going to hit yes to replace. So that way our background is the only one that has the applied adjustment layer. Now what we want to do next is to add some brightness. So I'm going to go back to the adjustment layer, choose levels, and we are going to increase the exposure like that. And what I want to do now is I'm going to invert my max layer so that we can expose only the areas that we deem fit. So I'm going to hold my control. I'm going to press I. I'm going to select my layer. First of all, hold my control I to invert it. And I'm going to use my brush tool. Again, make sure this time I have my white as my foreground, and I'm just going to dab in the areas where I want some brightness. If it's too much, all we need to do is decrease our opacity so we get to the level of brightness that we want. So with this, we're going to add a light source. And to do that, we're going to go to gradient and we're going to change the color to like a goldish orange. I'm going to hit OK and hit OK here. And we're going to change the style from linear to radial. And I'm going to move my light source all the way to the corner, let's say like that. And I'm going to hit OK. And then the last thing is to change it from normal to screen. And there you have it. It's very simple, but it does give you the look that we desire. Now, to see the before and after, all we need to do is select the entire layers that we just created and then go to our group icon and group everything. So now we can see the before, and this is the after. Before, and this is the after. So you see a dramatic difference, and you can spend some more time to refine as needed. This brings us to the end of the tutorial. I hope you found this very helpful and you can follow these simple steps to achieve the same look. Please like, subscribe, also leave a comment below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for all future uploads. Thanks for watching. Bye.